What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode. Today we're going over the trades that I took on NAS 100 today, and also the price action that occurred today. So let's get right into the video. It's now 2 minutes to 8, and I just got home from work. It is the 14th of October. So today we had a bit of a larger range day. Let me see. The range on today was over 600 points from high to low. So we went up, swept the previous daily high, tapped into this fair value gap, and we came down, swept the previous daily low, and actually came down to fill that new week opening gap from this week. So we did that, and now we close back within the range of the previous day, which would be Monday. Yeah, we close back within the range of Monday. So we could come back down again, or we could retrace back to the more premium price leg up here, which is this new daily high. So the current weekly candle still bullish. It almost flipped bearish there when we came all the way down here. So this should be a long wick. It's just that this indicator, because we opened up with a gap, it still counted as a candle, but it should be a wick, because it really and truly the candle actually opened right around here. We traded down, came back up, and we came back down to here. But nevertheless, that is the daily time frame. Let's get down to the 4 hour. On the 4 hour time frame, like I said, we traded up into this fair value gap, ran the previous daily high, and then we just sold right back down. There were some buying opportunities in several areas here on the lower time frame, but we had Powell speaking today, and Trump made a tweet as well, and that's what caused us to be reacting back and forth like that. Now on the 1 hour time frame, this is what we did. So I think my trade that I took this morning, let me actually turn on the trade history. It was down here. So we went up early in the night, in the PM session, went up early, came back down. Let me turn on this. Yeah, so I can see the gap. Turn on the trade history now. So we went up early, came back down because we sold off after the PM session. Well, the overnight session we sold off during, this was around where was this, London session, because we closed up here. So we came up, swept the previous daily high, and then we just sold right back off. We came down, and I thought this was enough of a top to top after running the previous daily low, which would have been right around here. So I thought we would have just ran it and went back for the highs. However, like, it was just a short-lived trade. It was a lot of points in these candles, but it was a very short-lived trade. Came back down, manipulated down again before we went up here. This was in the morning here before I left for work, and then we did come back down again in the later part of the morning before we managed to run up. So this is around 9:30 when this happened. We run back up, and then we just messed around for the rest of the day until we sold back down to close right around here. So let us see on the 15-minute chart what we look like. So we currently still let me see, load back template, default, and then go to default. So we currently don't know why it's not showing me the trade history. Oh, see, it's showing me now. Yeah. So we pretty much fill this gap that we had right here. Yeah, traded fully into it before we managed. So we made quite an attempt here. I took some buys here. This one went into profit before it came back to stop me out. And then I bought it again, stop me out. I bought it again, stop me out. I bought it again. It went up and I went break even before it came back to stop me out over here. So this one actually got stopped out here before we managed to go up here. It just ran some little internal highs right around Frankfurt London Open, and then we came down, and this was pre-New York, right around pre-New York. This was like around 6-7 a.m. in the morning. I'll show you on the macro. And then now went up again. I took a scalp buy here. It actually went into profit around here before it came back to stop me at break even, because I just wanted to catch a little scalp go up, but I was heading to work, so I just went break even because I wasn't gonna be able to manage this trade. So we came down again, went back up, and then so we came down again for this would have been what, probably a third or a fourth or fifth time. And when we finally ran the low sufficiently enough, this was around the 10 a.m. 9:30 to 10 a.m. and then we came right back up. So this would have been the beautiful buy that took place, that brought us all the way up, and there were entry opportunities in all of these areas going up. After we went up, consolidated right around this old opening gap here before I think President Trump made a tweet again, and we just gap back down again, sold off back down to this equilibrium level, or this order block, this demand level, and we just chopped around and close right around there. So we opened already, and see we kind of just messing around there. So let me go to the lower time frame now using the macro. Still haven't received the indicator from the developers yet, but let me show you here. So these were the trades that I took. This one went into profit before coming back to stop me out. I took another buy here, and this spiked me out. And this one was a bit more successful, except that I got stopped out break even before. And I didn't take off anything because I think I was up like 1.5% on this before it came back to stop me out, because I went to bed after I went break even on this position. I woke up to being stopped out over here at break even. And this macro here, we could have gotten a sell opportunity to bring us down to here. And then this morning, see, this is around say 7 o'clock, so 6:50 to 7:10 macro, we got the buy opportunity using an inversion or my technique of entry, and this would have given us a nice risk to reward here back to these highs. Came back down again inside the macro, another push, came back down. This was another entry right around here. And then now the 850 to 910 macro, I wouldn't have traded here, I'd have waited. So we came down, sold again, took out this previous session low, and we pretty much filled the new day, the new week opening gap from Sunday night before we managed to run up. So this would have been the ideal trade for the day, taking out all these engineered liquidities here, running all these highs. We make it back up to the midnight open and we just consolidate it there. So this was a beautiful entry inside this macro, as well as this one, and even here was one. So 1050 to 1110, nice entry. 1150 to 1210 going into lunchtime, nice entry. These ones just gave us a bit of a consolidation here before we sold back off, and this was in the 315 to 345. So this was right inside a power hour where we sold back down after that tweak, because I wasn't expecting that, but that's what happened. So that is pretty much it for today's video. As I said, I'm down like 2% on the challenge now, but I'm not even worried about it, because once I get good setups and I execute correctly, I know I will bring it back into profit and pass this challenge. So let's just see the opportunities that we get going further into the week, and I will be covering them just the same. So until next time, I'll catch you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.